I know for many of you this is probably going to be a non-story, but because it is Stacey Trash Dash, I feel why not speak on it and turn it into a triple P, another unexpected one at that. So in case y'all have not heard, Stacey Dash and her husband, whose name is Jeffrey Marty, just got a divorce, or she announced that they are divorcing. Now I have a feeling I know where this stems from. If y'all remember last year, back in October, there was a domestic dispute between her and her now ex-husband, or was it the child? Or I'm not sure, was it the child or it was her and the husband? Not the child she has with this man, but his child from a previous relationship. And it was a big domestic dispute. She ended up getting a mugshot. I think I cued the violins on her then. I think Stacey Dash is a huge repeat offender on my channel, because she just doesn't learn. Now here's the thing. This is her fourth marriage that has ended in divorce. To my knowledge, I think Stacey Dash has always been married to Caucasian men, but she keeps getting with him. I have a feeling there's going to be another sucker out there that's going to put a ring on her finger, because what I've also learned is that they met back in 2018 and got married after only knowing each other for 10 days. 10 days. So you're talking about this woman jumped into marriage with a guy she barely knew after only dating him for almost 2 weeks. She didn't care probably what he did for a living or what his living conditions were. She just up and married this dude and stayed with him for 2 years. And there was probably some stuff going on in their relationship behind the scenes that she didn't talk about, but many of us didn't care because it's Stacey Dash. Like, this woman has been lost her relevancy, not amongst just black people, but people in general. I will never forget when she got up there and made a whole spectacle of herself at the Oscars a couple years ago, and she walked out there and said, "Hello everybody and welcome to Black History Month." The crowd looked at her like, who is this? Why is this? How is this? And can we just get her up off the stage? What were you trying to do? This is the same woman that said that BET doesn't need to be a network. Yes, she was on the game as a recurring character for a couple seasons that actually got picked up by BET networks when it got taken off the CW network. This is the same woman that says there doesn't need to be a Black History Month, but then gonna get on the Oscars and say, "Welcome to Black History Month." Like, this woman just makes no sense. Like I said, Clueless, that movie defines her to a T. She got on Fox News basically as a contractor and talked all this crap about black people, and they didn't even know her name. Roger Ailes just referred to her as that black girl. He called her black girl. She probably wasn't even offended. He referred to her as a girl, and she's a grown woman. She wasn't no minor. She wasn't 16. This woman is in her, is she in her 40s? I think she's in her 50s. She's 53. And when she got removed from Fox News, she was in her 40s. And she got up out of there right when Roger Ailes was about to kick the can. And he referred to her as that black girl. I will never forget it because I made a whole video talking about it. She's the true definition of we don't know her. And it's a shame because back in the day, Stacey Dash is one of the most gorgeous women in Hollywood. And we propped her up because we were the only ones that really cared about her career. But when she ended up in Clueless, that's when she went a little bit mainstream. But Clueless was probably like the end of her career because no one really knows her for anything else. I mean, we knew her for different stuff that she's been in, but mainstream wise, that's all people know her for. And then later on in life, we was like, where did she end up? And then she ended up on this television show that was on VH1 with Lisa Ray. And her character was kind of short-lived on there because they said it was some drama on the set between her and Lisa Ray that she kicked up. So this woman just carries drama wherever she goes. And it's probably because she's always been propped up and people have told her how pretty she is and she lets it go to her head. And then she thinks she's the baddest one in the room. I can tell you she's definitely not the highest paid one in the room because they got her up out of there. Like, look at where her life has been reduced to. This is nothing more than karma for her. But see, she doesn't learn her lesson. She has not learned her lesson. I have a feeling this is not going to be a true wake-up call for her. She's probably going to continue doing all kinds of stuff. Her getting removed from Fox News, I don't think was a wake-up call. It may have been. She's like the only person I know with a verified check mark on Twitter that can't get more than 100 retweets. I can get more retweets than she can, and that's not me just bragging about my page, but it's true. I can get more retweets than she does, and nobody really knows who I am outside of the people watching my commentaries and who have shared my videos. But Stacey Dash, she played herself. Her career could have went a whole lot further, but I realized that not only is she the common denominator in her relationships, but she's the common denominator in her career and why it didn't go anywhere. Because truth be told, Stacey Dash could have went and beyond Clueless. But forevermore, everyone's going to only know her for that, for playing in Clueless and for being clueless. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure y'all follow me on Twitter if you haven't done so already. Have your notifications turned on. I'll talk to you in the next one.